I think that's a good choice to bat. It's a pretty dry, cracked surface, so it'll deteriorate as the game goes on. It should play very well today. Yeah, good decision.
So we're all ready for the first ball of the innings.
Clever batting. What smart thinking. He's picked a very safe area. No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
He played that with superb timing. Cracking stroke.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play the stroke.
Watch out.
Well, he just got everything wrong and played all around a pretty straight ball.
We can have a look at that again. That is a top shot.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him.
That's a fantastic strike.
Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. No need for him to play at those.
A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him, too. Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill. Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
Super shot, that. That's a brilliant shot. Right off the meat of the bat.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
That was a really confident shot.
The fielding restrictions have now been lifted. Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it.
There's the umpire signal. No ball.
And now the confidence is seeping through. He dispatched that with, well, with ease and grace.
That's a cracking shot. That's a great shot.
And he picks his spot beautifully. That's a glorious boundary. He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
Oh, that's gone a long way. He's got it into the gap. The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man at long on. There's just one there. 3 runs here. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That brings up his half-century.
He's applied himself superbly out there. You know, conditions have been tricky, but it's a top-class innings.
That is a glorious stroke. Fielded by the man at long on. There's just one there. That's found the gap in the field. Just one run. That's good bowling. There's just one there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. I think he'll be okay. It'll sting a bit though.
Yeah, he'll be pleased with that. It came pretty much out of the middle of the bat, and all in all, he looks in good touch.
That's racing away to the boundary. He smashed that a long way.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Steered expertly into the gap. It looked as if he was home to me. They turned that into 2, that's good running. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
Marvellous effort though. In the air and gone. Get straight to a fielder. There's some overthrows here.
Overthrows, and it's gifting runs to the opposition.
Just one run. Oh, that's close. Let's take a look at that in...
Yes, lovely stroke. What a beauty. And how would have he enjoyed that? You give this guy too much room and it's 4 every time.
That's racing away for 4.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
That's edged and out. That was a big deflection, no doubt about it. Flicked away nicely. They turned that into 2, that's good running. Fielded by the man out long on. He was pushing his luck a little there. Got him, yes, he's out. Great catch, he got his hands in the right place and somehow it stuck. That was sheer power.
He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler.
Got him, yes, he's out. Great reflexes. He made it look so easy. Fielded by the man out long on. Oh, that must have been close. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
That is massive.
That's 2 more runs on the board. That is a top shot. He's got it into the gap. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
Welcome back to the second session of what has been a most interesting contest so far. The players are out in the middle, and in the commentary box is Richie Bell.
Stopped in the covers.
Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and been suitably punished.
Stopped in the covers. That is a perfect line.
He is so strong through the covers, strong and so precise too. That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
And the end of the over.
The skipper won't be pleased with him after that over. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. There's just one there. Should be some runs here. Just one run. He's worked that into the gap. Just one run. Hit straight to a fielder. There's just one there. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Play it away with comfort. The sweeper picks up. There's just one there. That's pierced the lakeside field. Superb shot.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Super shot that.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
And we have a change of bowling. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Played into the gap. Placed that superbly. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Hit straight to a fielder.
Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it.
Hit straight to a fielder. Fielded by the man at long on. Doesn't need to play it those. That's been given as a wide. There's just one there. We're about to see a change in the bowling. What a catch, what a catch! In the air and gone. Super stuff that. An easy catch. We can have a look at that again.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Beautiful piece of fielding, that. This was how the wicket fell. Got onto that one.
No, that was a really good stroke. He looks in great touch out there. But you won't see anything as shambolic as that. That was a poor over.
That easily cleared the boundary.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Cut away.
Right, yeah.
Super catch that. Out.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands. His eyes were level. Crucially held onto as well. Oh, it's a monster.
Hit straight to a fielder. And the end of the over.
That was not good enough, given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over things.
That's cut behind square. Straight through the covers. There's just one there. Four wides to West Indies.
4 wides. That's the worst result for anybody.
That was a mighty hit.
Miles! He's hit it miles!
Expertly held.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
We can have a look at that again. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Oh, that was expensive.
We're about to see a change in the bowling. Super catch. That's that really is a suicidal run out.
Oh no, that's a terrible call. There was never a run in that. Never.
This was how the wicket... That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Smashed that right out of the ground.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
Marvellous stuff.
And they've wrapped up this limited overs fixture with a great win. They came into the game well prepared and ready to produce the goods, and that's exactly what they did.
Saddle up, ECDB, run the troops. So right about now, Rasta, you teach I the truth. Yo, when we said